in your store, in your organization, what kind of training and coaching do you guys have in place to help your team succeed in an economy where there are no discounts, gas prices are skyrocketing, financing is so much more difficult to come by on friendlier terms, and interpersonal skills and empathy kind of seems to be at a premium?
Well, the gravy train that we all got to ride has certainly come to a bit of an end. And we've been talking for months and months with our sales staff. First of all, please be saving some money because this isn't going to last forever. But also talking about how everybody's getting weak. In our internet department, there was one of the things written up on the wall was we give quotes and we make notes in the CRM. And up until honestly 6 weeks ago, maybe, we weren't giving quotes. We were making notes, but if you wanted to get a price, you had to come in the door. And that program's changed. So now, we've been focusing on feature benefit selling pretty hard, building the value in the product for the consumer, because it's not just a lay down. If you happen to have the car, you're going to get the sale. It's back to selling. Working a lot on trying to build good rapport with the customer early in the process. If you get them to like you, you got a better chance of stopping them and not going to another store. Not that long ago, just having the car got the deal, and now we have to go back to the old things that made us successful in the past.
Right. Yeah. And it's like making that transition is really interesting, especially for all the salespeople that joined the industry in the last 12 months because they never saw it the other way. I think you know what I'm saying?
They got no idea. They don't have any idea.
They're like, this is how selling cars is. I love how you called it the gravy train, by the way. That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate for a number of years as far as salespeople and everything. We've had the same crew. We've added maybe a couple people throughout the pandemic, but for the most part, everyone here knew what it was like before and starting to get a taste of it again in literally the last 30, 45 days.
So what advice have you communicated to your managers for how they can best lead this transition back to how it was before, so to speak?
They need to stay in a positive mindset again and be open to what the market really is. I look inside our CRM pretty deep every day, and I've seen notes from a BDC person that I could read between the lines, and they were afraid to go talk to the manager about a MSRP deal on a car. Well, guess what? We need to start entertaining MSRP deals and potentially under in the market again. And, getting them to switch back is part of the challenge. We've in the last few weeks, we've had lots of meetings and lots of discussions, and we kind of have a hit list on, if we're willing to take a $1,500 deal on the internet, and I've got some really strong people here on my floor. If someone walks in, we're starting at a $15,000 deal. Well, it's tricky to drop $250 in payment and shake somebody's hand. But if you're going to start that high, if we get to an acceptable deal, even on the lowest number, we can't miss those deals right now. So keeping them focused on where we have to be is the current challenge.
That's key. I agree. I couldn't agree more. The managers being able to adapt and be flexible. Also, on top of that is I think inventory availability knowledge is at a premium too, because I feel like for some OEMs, certain models are all over the place and you need to be competitive on those. Others are rare and you better hold your ground on them and ask for all the money. And staying up with that is also key. So I think that's huge on the manager side.